The South African Communist Party was relaunched as an underground party in 1953 after its predecessor, the Communist Party of South Africa, was banned in 1950. Formed in 1921, the Communist Party of South Africa was predominantly white, but later on attracted black intellectuals, who in turn recruited black workers into its ranks. In 1946, one of its leading members, J.B. Marks, led 100,000 black miners in a strike that contributed to the party's banning in 1950. The party believes in the establishment of a socialist society, which it says should be characterized by democracy, equality, freedom, and the socialization of the predominant part of the economy. Now on to the New National Party. The New National Party, formerly the Nationalist Party, ruled South Africa for over 40 years of the apartheid era, from 1948 to 1994. The second largest party after the first democratic elections in 1994. Its voter base has since abandoned it in large numbers. After suffering heavy losses in the 1999 elections, the NNP joined forces with the DP and the Federal Alliance to form the Democratic Alliance in July 2000, making the NNP and DP the ruling coalition in the Western Cape. Just over a year later, in October 2001, the NNP withdrew from the Democratic Alliance, throwing the Western Cape political situation into turmoil. The province is now controlled by the ANC. The party's former leader, Martinus van Schwalke, is now Minister of Environmental Affairs and Tourism. Okay, I just want to say something about the government. South Africa is a federal parliamentary representative democratic republic, wherein the President of South Africa, elected by Parliament, is the head of the government, and of a multi-party system. Executive power is exercised by the government. Legislative power is vested in both the government and the two chambers of Parliament, the Council of Provinces and the National Assembly. The judiciary is independent of the executive and the legislature. Government is three-tiered, with representatives being elected at the national, provincial, and local levels. And I think we covered basically all of it. So I guess we'll sign off on the political section. Bye. And there's going to be another segment after this. Yes. And we're going to introduce Travis and Suri over there with some enticing economic news in Africa.
Greetings, viewers. Currently, a widespread skill drain in South Africa and in the developing world in general is generally considered to be a cause for concern. While it may be the case that the economy will survive intact, the poor in South Africa will undoubtedly suffer the most. The health sector has been particularly hit hard. Travis has that story for you.
Thank you, Sri. In South Africa, areas of poverty and socioeconomic development, healthcare workers were exiled. These workers were placed from rural areas to urban areas and from public to private sectors. South Africa is one of the countries most affected by HIV, with 5 to 6 million HIV-infected individuals. Approximately 40% of adult deaths and 29.8% of all deaths were due to AIDS. Without effective prevention and treatment, 5 to 7 million cumulative AIDS deaths are anticipated by 2010. That's some pretty scary statistics. Sri, tell us more about the economy, please.
Well, South Africa is a middle-income emerging market with an abundant supply of natural resources, well-developed financial, legal, communications, energy, and transport sectors, and a modern infrastructure supporting an efficient distribution of goods to major urban centers throughout the region. However, growth has not been strong enough to lower South Africa's high unemployment rate, and daunting economic problems remain from the apartheid era, especially poverty and lack of economic empowerment among the disadvantaged group. South Africa's economic policies physically conservative but pragmatic, focusing on targeting inflation and liberalizing trade as a means of increasing job growth and household income. There is a 25.5% unemployment rate and 50% is below the poverty line.
Not only that, they have the world's largest production of platinum, gold, and chromium. So guess that's a wrap up there.
Yeah, it is.
So
Are we done? Okay.
let's watch Anchorman.
Okay.
I hate this place.
Yeah, me.
Get out! Move!
We're gonna get some opinions.
Oh, hi, I know you.
I know her. Hi, Lauren. What'd you think of our show today?
I thought it was really good. It was better than Gossip Girl.
Awesome. Oh, hi, Lewis.
Hey,
What did you think of our show today?
oh my god, it was so great. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's better than Gossip Girl.
Wow, you're the second person to say that. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, so what do you think of our show today?
I think it was really good. It was more informative than Gossip Girl.
Thank you.
The government has started a comprehensive plan to stop the spread of HIV and AIDS, which is very good. This is because most of the people have AIDS in South Africa, and that is very bad. And that is why the government has started this.
Initiatives to accelerate the development and the growth that will I'm sorry.
Okay.
The growth of the population and defeat poverty. With all this Thank you, Caleb. With all this positive development. Thank you, Caleb. Still, and a staggering. Oh, sorry.
However, growth has not been strong enough.
World's largest combination of platinum, gold, and chromium. Wrap up!
Thanks, Mel. Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm Danielle. Valerie. Okay, Danielle, talk. The South African Communist Party was relaunched as an underground party in 1953 after its predecessor. Okay. The South African Communist Party was relaunched as an underground party in 1953 after its predecessor. I can't say that word. Predecessor? Is that how you say it?
Predecessor.
Predecessor. Okay.